Hey there everyone, no DMAA here coming at you with another deck profile. So we're gonna be talking about Dear Days 2 Youthberk Skyfall Arms deck. So I've been using this deck for the last 3-4 episodes. For the last 3 episodes. Yeah, for story mode, and it's been working very well. The only thing I change really right off the bat is the Maple. Because you're supposed to be running like 2 promo cards. I do not possess these promo cards in Dear Days 2. I have them in real life though, surprisingly. I just don't have it in Dear Days 2. But other than that, it's the same exact deck build as my friend OZONER from my Vanguard group. He helped me build this deck because he plays locals and stuff. He's the Keeter. He's the main Keeter guy, Royal Paladin, Shadow Paladin. He was actually one of the first people I met who taught me how to play Vanguard, and we go way back. So it's really nice of him to send me this list and help me out. So yeah, the deck revolves around Youthberk Skyfall Arms and getting the Revolve Dress going, and specifically trying to get full blast at full power here by getting all the forms in the soul. So to accomplish this, you have to like get the combo going with Witch of Exhaustion for Gessa to get the Revolve forms in soul, and then she gets the buff. Who else gets in the soul for you? This one too, the Bard of Brave Instrument, Corino. But yeah, this deck is really good. It's really strong, fast. You want to go second for it because so you can get this going immediately to get the extra critical, the extra drive, and a bot deck something. It's really good. But yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, so we run this ride line. I've seen variations of this, but I run this one just because I like Youthberk. So you run the generic leg with your go second, draw a card. This one's pretty good. When this is rolled upon by the grade 2 Soul Blast one, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up one card with Youthberk in its name, reveal it, put in your hand, or choose up the grade 2 or less and call it. So I like that to get early rear guards or to search for more Revolve forms. Then the grade 2 is when it's rolled upon by with the Revolve Dress ability, Counterblast 1, choose a grade 2 or greater card from your drop in your hand. So I like that because then you can ditch it. If you don't have Biscotti or the Corino ready to discard, you can discard like I mean, even if it was Biscotti, you can get Biscotti back. But if you had to discard like a Revolve form that you need, you could just put it back in your hand easily. The Vanguard Rearguard doesn't come up because you want to keep cards in soul early. I don't try to boost. But yeah, this ride line is pretty decent, you know, like it gets the job done. And then the Revolve form, Youthberk Skyfall Arms. At the end of the battle, this unit attack, choose up to 1 card Revolve form's name from your hand, write it as stand, and it gets -2 drive. And then discard 1 card from your hand, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, it's a main ability. Choose up to 1 card with the Revolve form's name from among them, reveal and put in your hand, or choose up to 1 grade 2 or less card from among them. Call the rear guard, put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is really good. I like this. So you're rarely gonna ride the Revolve forms here. You really just want to go right into this because hopefully you've been doing enough Corino, Fergessa, and yeah, I think it's literally those 2 to get the Revolve forms in the soul. The first one you always want to get in here is Zess. Zess is the one that gets you the extra critical for full blast. That's really strong. Everything else is fine, like +1 drive and stuff, getting twin drive overall. If you have the witch combo going, it's cool. This card's nice. But otherwise, you really want to have a Persona ride every turn. I have the DSR too. Sick. Rika is so cool. I really need to catch up on the anime, but I'm stuck at anime right now. Life's been tough, you know, ever since since the election. We don't have to get into that. Yeah, shit's let's see. Yeah, but sometimes I do Revolve Dress into Gus. Just like there are rare occasions where you won't be able to get everything ready in the soul, so you might have to spend the turn being in a different Revolve form. So I do play Gus sometimes. When this unit is placed on Vanguard by the Revolve Dress ability, your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater. Declare one card from your hand. It gets 10k power and a +1 drive. And all of them have the ability at the end of the turn go back to the original form. This card's still good to revolve too. Like, actually, it used to be the go-to. Like, if you had this, you would revolve into this before you even go into Gus, because being able to +4 cards is nice, depending on how you do this. Like, when you place on Vanguard by the rear guard by the Revolve Dress ability, all your front row gets 5k, then counterblast 1, reveal the top 2 cards to your deck. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards with the same grade as any of the reveal cards put on their deck, and then all the reveal cards go in your hand, so it's like an Aura Gazer Dragon type card. I guess you just +3. There's no way you can get 20 drive, actually, thinking about it. It's still good. Let's see, we talked about all the forms here. So it's all the revolve forms. Like, you really don't want to revolve into this, because this should be the very first card you put into your soul, since it's the one of. I damaged it once, like really early on. Like, the odds of that were very low, but I hit it. And I was just like, dang. I still won because I went to Gus, but, like, that was a weird game. It wasn't one of the 3 episodes. Maple's good still, like, she's a good replacement, but I'd rather have the promo cards when I can craft them. I think I technically can now, but I haven't done it yet. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard is placed during the ride phase, if you don't have a unit with Maple in the name, you may call this the rear guard. There are 2 copies of this card drop, you can only call 1. I think that's the only thing that's the only thing that comes up, just be able to call it. The other part's just like Glimmer. Then this card specifically, when this card is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard of Youth in its name, Soul Blast 1, search your deck or drop up for 1 card with the revolve form. Put in your soul, if you search your deck, shuffle, then you have 3 or more cards revolve form, Soul Blast 1, revolve form, and draw a card. So, yeah. Really good to get that going. Then Biscotti is the new, like, Divine Z card that you need to run. It's a triple rare for some reason. When this card is placed on Guardian from hand, or discard from your hand while riding from the deck, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3 and draw a card, so you always Energy Blast 3. This part never comes up. I just like calling it sometimes, just to call it. If I happen to Persona ride, I use the ability, but I never have yet in this game. 4 PGs, just because you want to protect yourself. And then she's good during your turn. If you have a Vanguard of Youthberk in its card name, it gets 2k, so she becomes a 10k booster. When your unit is placed on Vanguard by the Revolve ability, put this unit into your soul. Choose one of your opponent's choose one of your Vanguards, not your opponent's. Increase or decrease its drive to 1 until the end of the turn. So she's really great. I don't know why Raika doesn't run her, but she's amazing. Okay, if y'all actually look at, there's public like deck list for Raika, and he does not run the best deck list. So I think that's really funny. This card's really good too. It never comes up because it's the one of, really. I've never used this, but I know it's really good because I've used it in real life. When this unit is placed on rear guard or put on Guardian Circle, put a total of 2 cards from your solo drop over in the right deck into right deck face up, and perform either of the following according to the circle this unit is on. Rear guard, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 unit with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, call it the rear guard, shuffle the deck. If it is not your main phase, rest that called unit. That's pretty good. And then Guardian Circle, he just gets 15k boost. It's really good. It's never come up. Not yet, because I haven't fought against strong enough opponents, I think. Really not. I really need to fight stronger people in this game. Like, I think Mika's coming up in story mode next time we're playing. So I'm like, hopefully she's strong. Otherwise, I hope Snorlax guy is going to be down soon to play. You know, we'll see. And this card's really good too, because it's one of the pitchers for riding. When this unit is placed on rear guard from deck during your turn, or discard from your hand during your turn, if you have a Vanguard of Youth in its card name, search your deck or drop for up to 1 card with Revolve form in its card name. Reveal it and put it in your hand. If you search the deck, shuffle the deck. If you put the card into the hand, choose a card from your hand, put it in the soul. So that's sick. Then our trigger lineup is 4 heals. Let's see, 7 crits, 4 fronts, 4 heals, and 1 over trigger. So the fronts are really good because you always want. I hit this a lot. The front trigger is so good in the Revolve form deck. Because when you Revolve Dress and you have all these columns just get so much pluses, especially if this one is in the front. Because he also gives 15k to the front row. you have all of the following, yeah, you have to have all the revolve forms to get the 15k boost, but when you do, it's really strong. Like, it becomes 28k. This can get up to, like, let's see, 15, 30k, like, easily. Then with front triggers, like, it got 60 at one point. I was like, this is big, like, huge. But yeah, I love playing with this deck. It's so fun. But yeah, it's a really good deck profile. I think it's good. It's way better than the deck profile from Dear Days 1. Like, I think this deck is vastly improved since we got the full blast like guy. I actually don't know how it gets better because we're getting a new Youthberk in the anime. Like, Renka's back and he got a new form. He got a new base form. So I'm like, huh. I wonder how it gets better. I guess we'll see when it comes to Dear Days 2. Because it's gonna get supported. I wonder if it's still I wonder if it's still around this, but the base form makes it stronger, like when you ride on top of it or something. When you revolve dress. I would hate to be a whole new thing, because that's what they did with Overdress and Will Dress. Like, the whole, like, crossover dress. They kind of effed up with Yu and his decks. That's why I kind of fell off it. I was like, I'm not really vibing with crossover dress. They really should have just stuck with overdress. I don't know. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's like, it threw me. That's why I like Akina. You know that dude's always gonna be playing Rezezo. Like, come on. But yeah, I really like this deck. I want this in real life, but I don't have it. I don't have the DSR for this. I have the DSR for Rezezo with Akina. That's fun. But yeah. Yeah, I don't. Besides the Maple, I wouldn't change the deck really. I want to take this out for the promo cards. I have to craft those at some point. I don't really vibe with promo cards in Dear Days 2 either, but it's just mostly because I don't pull from the promo pack. And then I don't have enough points yet because I had to use like all of them to make this deck. Like, I had to craft like Full Blast, I had to craft the Scotties, I had to craft. I guess I didn't have that much points than I thought I did, because I had to craft a lot of stuff. And I want to save the points to craft Vintage, so I don't know. But I feel like it. But shout out to OZONER for helping me with the deck list. Besides this, it's his exact deck. This is his exact deck. And I'm very happy that he shared it with me, and I was able to play it for Dear Days 2. I also built it in real life. I have the promo cards in real life, so. But yeah, he's a good guy. I'm really glad we're still in touch and helping each other out. But yeah, like, you need friends more than ever, especially in these times. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the deck profile. I think the deck is really strong, like consistent draw power with Biscottis, the going second, you want to be able to draw as much as possible, getting the cards in soul with Carino and Fergosa. There's something else that draws you cards. No, it's just Biscotti and Youth guy. Technically, you get a lot of searching. Like, because his ability to discard one card from your hand to grab a revolve form or call something is really good too. But yeah, I love this deck. This deck is so powerful. It's so fun to play with. But this is where I'm at with it. I'm very proud. Man, it's good. It's powerful. But thank you all so much for watching this deck profile, everyone. I hope you give it a try. Maybe get the promo card yourself. That's the only thing I change. Like, again, this card's still good. It comes up in my games. It's really good call, you know, but you know, I'd rather have the promo cards because I think that promo card allows you to like draw more cards. It like let you draw 2 cards or something. So it's like even more draw power, just to get things faster to your hand. So, you know, you can't have too many cards in your hand. You know, the rule of the game is card advantage, you know. But yeah. I don't know. We'll see where we go next. I want to make Rezezo at some point, so we'll make Rebreak Bruce, so we'll see where we go. Thank you all so much again. I'll see y'all next time, alright? No, the MAA is logging off.